Now, she's not up enough to go to, well, she's ready for Snake Island, but not Lord Chippy. This
It's a
chick.
curse, we got room for the wicked, the cruel, and the worst. If you lie, if you cheat, if your soul's made of bile, you're bound for the fangs and the venom in style. Oh, one-way ticket to Snake Island. Oh, where the cottons, less cowards and gaslighters go. No anchor, no lifeboat, no tearful goodbyes. Just hissing and carving neat cold-blooded skies. Your friend.
A U.S. postal worker stole cards and checks from the mail to fund a lavish lifestyle tropical vacations that she flaunted online. Now, I don't know who I have to tell yet again, but we don't write about our crimes. We don't TikTok our crimes. We don't have a book of premeditation. We don't Insta our crimes. We don't Facebook our crimes. Whoever needed this, your defense attorney thanks you. A California postal worker allegedly stole credit and debit cards along with checks to fuel a lavish lifestyle that included luxurious tropical vacations and Rolex watches that she flaunted on social media. Mary Ann McDammit, you've got to be kidding me. No, it's actually there. McDammit. This must be a trial. I must watch it, and they must be made to say it all the time. Was a former letter carrier at the Torrance, Maine post office and admitted Monday to stealing mail containing checks, personal identification information, debit and credit cards from her job between 2022 and July 2025, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. She would then activate the cards and make costly purchases, as you do. Now, the alleged mail thief also allegedly sold some of the cards to cult conspirators who helped her cash the stolen checks and create counterfeit identity documents in the name of the check's payee. Now, she proudly flaunted stacks of $100 bills that she had gained through stealing from unsuspecting citizens and luxurious goods, including a Rolex watch, on Instagram. In one photo, McDammit is wearing a Yankees hat and took a selfie as she held a stack of bills against her ear, resembling a cell phone. She also photographed money lying on her lap as she sat in her driver's seat. Now, prosecutors say that she used stolen cards on international trips to Turks and Caicos and Aruba, as you do. The photo was posted on the former postal worker's Instagram and shows her lounging by the pool with a glass of champagne on one of her many luxurious vacations. Now, in December 2024, law enforcement seized 133 stolen credit and debit cards and 16 U.S. Department of Treasury checks from her apartment. They also found an unserialized Glock clone pistol known as a ghost gun, which had an extended 27-round magazine. Now, despite the raid, the former postal worker remained free until July, when federal agents discovered she was still making purchases with victims' stolen cards. Good job, feds. You're doing a great job. Don't ever let anyone tell you you're working too hard. You did it. 10% of a half-assed job, that's our federal government. When I run for president, government officials will officially have to say that, like, we're from the government and we're here to do 10% of a half-assed job. Trademark. Now, she was arrested on July 1st. Agents searched her apartment again and discovered even more stolen credit cards. Now, she faces one count of conspiracy to commit bank fraud, where she faces up to 30 years in federal prison. Now, it's unclear if any of her co-conspirators have been arrested. And since this is going to be in federal court, this is not going to be televised. We might hear about what she was sentenced for, but because this is in federal court, we will probably not hear anything until sentencing about this case. Now, the Post has reached out to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of California for comment. In March, a former U.S. Postal Service worker in Washington, D.C., Hashkosela Muchibia, was convicted of stealing around $1.6 million in checks to fund a lavish lifestyle that included international travel, stays at luxury hotels, and purchases at gentlemen's clubs. Now, at the time of his arrest in September 2023, Muchiba was trying to flee to Zambia. Now, he had immigrated from the U.S. or from Zambia to the U.S. and was found guilty of conspiracy to commit theft by mail and bank fraud, theft of mail, bank fraud, engaging in monetary transaction in the property derived from a specified unlawful activity, and unlawful procurement of citizenship or naturalization. Now, he is also facing up to 30 years for the bank fraud charge and 5 years for the mail theft charge. So, again, feds, 10%, just the tip. Half-ass job. But now for the real monsters. And this first story, look, y'all, we're going to need a puppy kitten break after it because it is just horrifying.